Good evening, good evening. I hope you are all well. Welcome to Top Table Gaming. I am Steve, obviously. It's been a while. It feels like it's been forever. I think I did a live stream pre the event at Warhammer World, which was not Throne of Skulls, but Throne of Skulls. And kind of the lead up to that was mega busy. And ever since I've coming back, work is absolutely kicking my backside to try to get things tied up for the end of the year. So apologies, content wise. Over the Christmas holidays, I will be filming a lot more. There'll be a ton of Middle Earth stuff that I want to get done. There's probably a few of you guys in the chat who I've been speaking to this week, trying to arrange people to come over to the studio here in Manchester and film some stuff with you guys and get your armies on the channel. Which will be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to. As well as Middle Earth, there's going to be some 40k, and I think Matt's doing some Marvel as well over Christmas, which is going to be really cool. We've sent a load of armies off for different systems to get painted up because we just don't have the time to paint all the armies that we need to create content and create content. So that's exciting. If you're a painter and you want to paint an army for us and feature it on the channel and we'll advertise your services, please do get in touch. It would really come in handy. We worked out what we needed painting a few weeks ago. We jotted everything down on paper, and it turns out we've probably got enough stuff that needs painting for content to, if we were to paint it ourselves, to see the two of us through all of next year. And we're not even into next year yet. That's not even accounting for things that get released next year. So it's crazy. So we have had to get in a few painters to help us out, which is amazing. Thank you very much to every one of you guys. But there'll be a lot more. So yes, welcome. There's a lot of yous in. Why are we here? If you've tuned in, if you just got a notification that Top Table Gaming's live and you don't know what's going on, basically, when I was at the not Throne of Skulls, the new orcs, they are called, I always forget the names, Razgush and Muzgar, who are awesome. I mean, the sculpts are fantastic. You've probably seen them online. You would have seen them on the thumbnail. They're stunning. Taking into account that they are GW's own ideas, designs, names, I really, really like these. Like a lot. Like I really like them a lot. The shaman version of the orc kind of looks a lot like the weird blind shaman from Vikings. A few people have pointed that out. I think that's awesome. I don't think there's any problem with sort of taking influence from things that look cool elsewhere. They just look awesome, and like Razgush is an absolute beast. I did whilst I was at Throne of Skulls, and when the seminar was on, I did take some notes of the profiles and what's coming in Defense of the North. So we can go through that later when we do the thing. As you can see, I actually have 3 sets. So one of these sets is mine. Very, very lucky. Games Workshop were awesome. Basically, for that weekend, whilst we were all there, they decided to release these early for that weekend only. So it was the only chance. Well, in fact, it wasn't even the whole weekend. I think it was just on the Sunday. So all day Sunday, they put a load out in stock, and anyone that was in Warhammer World could pick them up, and then they took them all back off the shelves because they're not officially released yet. I do have an idea of the profiles, which I'll talk about already. I don't know if they're on Warhammer Community. I don't think they will be because they're not officially released. But I do have an idea of what the profiles include. I did take notes whilst I'd had a few beers. It was at the end of the day, and it's Saturday night, so bear with me. Take them with a pinch of salt, but they're as close as you're going to find online, I think. But yeah, these are awesome. So the reason I'm giving 2 away is my first thought when I was at Warhammer World was, there was only so many tickets at the event. So I know there's a lot of people who are patrons of the channel who didn't manage to get a ticket, which was a shame. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick up an extra set to give away to one of the patrons. So if you are a patron of Top Table Gaming, you're already in a draw. So in this cup here, I'll have to make sure I don't get my cups mixed up. So this is tea, and this is patron names. So in here we have all the patron names. People who sign up to Patreon will be in that draw. So I think there's 40 people in there. So there's a 1 in 40 chance someone in that cup is going to win one of these tonight. If you want to double up your chances of winning as well as being on the stream tonight, go over to the Patreon page. If you click in one of the links in the bottom, you can support the channel, and you'll also be entered. I'll check the Patreons again before I do the Patreon draw. But it's just more of a thank you to all the patrons who supported me over the last year, 18 months, longer probably. I think it's 2 years now. A lot of stuff. I know it has been a bit dormant just because of work and because of the state of the world and things like that. But there has been a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. Believe me, you. Is that saying believe me you or is it believe you me? I think it's believe you me in it. Mr. Matt Woods, he's going to be coming on board. So I've been doing a lot of stuff with Matt, showing him how equipment works in the studio and things like that. Just ready to go. So when 2022 kicks off, we're going to hit the ground running. And yeah, it's going to be a really good year. I'm going to really push Top Table Gaming in the new year, and I can't wait. It's going to be very exciting. The second one is for anyone in the chat tonight. So we've currently got 44 people, it looks like, in the chat. 44, 41. It keeps bobbing up and down on my screen here. I'm going to do a draw on this. What I found online is this cool sort of comment grabber. And what all I do is I'll put the link in for this stream and I'll get it up on screen so you can see it happening, so you know it's not just me randomly picking someone out of the chat. I'll get it up on screen, I click grab comments or something like that, and it takes all the names, and then I click start and it does like a random draw, and then it has a winner. And that winner will get one of these. So the only way that you can win by being on this stream is by when I say, because it does it after certain times in the chat, apparently. Now, it is a dry run. I've never used it before. It's the first time I'm using it, so I hope it works. If it doesn't work, I'll have to do it old school way with pen and pencil and just randomly pick someone. But it should work, and it'll be pretty cool. In fact, I can show it you. If I get it on here, let's have a look. If I click this. Yeah, so this is it. So random winner, ignore that, it's just an advert, this bit on the bottom. I click start and it'll pick someone at random. I hope it does anyway. Like I say, I've never used it before. Let me just get hold of this, which will be very cool. So all you've got to do is, when I say comment now, I want you to basically just type something like give me the orcs or whatever, and then I'll give it 5 minutes for everyone to comment, and then I'll grab all those comments from that timestamp, and it will randomize and pick someone from there. So if I just click that and do that, videos, comments, so right, okay. That's fine. In fact, I'm gonna have to do it a different way. So I'm gonna do it on the fly because it won't tap into live chat, apparently it says. So I'm gonna do it via a different way, which I can do on here. Customization. Bear with me a second. Don't need that. Live chat. Yes. That should be fine. Right, we'll work that out. We'll work that on the fly. Anyway, sorry, you're going to have to see the intro again. There we go. Get rid of that. Right, so we can have a chat. There's 45, 46 people in. These are really cool. Like, really cool. They were a big shock at the seminar. No one expected them, and no one expected to actually be able to get their hands on them. So that was really exciting. And I think, like I said before, it's a really nice touch by GW. Really nice touch. It's something that I hope they carry on doing in the future. And I think they have done it before. I think, if I remember correctly, it might have been Thranduil. Am I remembering that correctly? There was a seminar where they announced something. Or was it Denethor? It might have been the Denethor blister. And you could pick it up on the Sunday. So they have done it before, but it's really nice. Right, what I'll do is, I'm not going to go through every comment. This isn't like a normal live stream, but keep the comments coming in. If I see anything interesting pop up, I'll grab it out. And we'll do that. I'm going to do the Patreon draw first. This isn't going to be a stream that takes an hour and a half. It's probably going to be half an hour, 40 minutes max. And 2 of these will be given away tonight. So I think before we do that, should we jump into the book itself and the profiles and things like that? And welcome everybody. It's ticking away, you're chatting away, which is fantastic to see. If you've not been here before, please do click the subscribe button. If you're into Middle Earth stuff, you will not be disappointed. We've got loads of stuff in the back catalogue. And then also we've got, yeah, there is lots of stuff in the pipeline. So this is the notes that I took, like I said, at the seminar. A lot of it you've probably heard before because I might have posted this up literally as it was said. So the Defense of the North is 112 pages. In there, you've got 22 narrative scenarios, 3 campaigns which are all linked together, which is cool. There are 16 profiles in the book. 16 profiles. So we've already seen a few of them, and we kind of know what they are because we've got the acolytes and the Dale stuff. But that's still a lot, 16. So there's still stuff to come, which is really, really interesting. There are 6 legendary legions, um, which I didn't expect there to be 6. I kind of thought there'd be 4. So I'm assuming you're going to have Iron Hills, Dale. You're going to have an Orcish one, obviously, an Elvish one because of how they tie in, which I'll come to in a minute. You might get 2 Orc ones, actually. And we know that we're getting Easterlings as well, so that sounds like that could be a safe bet for the 6. And then moving on to these characters, so you've got the big guy with the mace, which is Razgush, 110 points. Might Will and Fate is 331. His stat line is fight 5. Is it? I don't know where I'm up to. Yeah, fight 5, strength 4, defense 7, 3 attacks, 3 wounds, and courage 5, which is decent. That's a decent hero for 110 points, especially when you add in he's got a special weapon which is called the Bone Breaker Mace. And this cancels out the Elven Blade special rule on his opponents. He's got Heroic Strike and Heroic Strength. He's also got Elf Bane and Hatred Elf. Um, and if in his profile he has any Beasts of Mirkwood, so that's bats, spiders, or fellwargs, they also gain Hatred Elf. That is tasty, like really good, really good. He's just he kind of reminds me of a bit like Shagrat, but probably better. Except obviously he's strength 4. But I'm assuming. Let me have a look at that. It's a single-handed mace, isn't it? I was going to say. But he has a shield, so he can shield as well. Heroic Strike's mega. Heroic Strength's really good. So he can get that strength up if he needs to. Um, he's really good. Like, really, really good. And then you've got Muzgar, who's obviously an Orc Shaman. He's fight 4, strength 4, defense 5, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, courage 4. His Might Will Fate is 2, 4, 1. His heroic actions are channel, obviously, and heroic defense, which at that weekend of gaming, I kind of realised how I always knew that heroic defense was going to be good, but I learned at the Throne of Skulls or the not Throne of Skulls actually how good that rule is. That is really, I think it's definitely jumped up my list of favourite heroic actions for sure. Having to get a natural 6 isn't always easy. Um, and then he's got a special rule called Power from Death. Remember, I wrote these down when I was a little bit tipsy. So I think it's called Power of Death. And for every kill that the shaman inflicts, he regains a point of will. I'm assuming he can't go above his starting number, but that's good. He's 2 attacks, strength 4, fight 4. So you whack him in against sort of like the minions, normal infantry, like fight 3, and he's gonna get some will back, which means he can do a lot of stuff. He's magical powers that again, there may be more, but there's 3 that I wrote down are Drain Courage, Wither, and Transfix, um, which stands him apart from a lot of other shaman type characters. It's really, really good. It's really good. He's a shaman who's going to be good in combat as well. Like 2 attacks, that strength 4. He's got 2 might. He's going to be really good, really good. He's got heroic defense if he needs it. If someone does jump on him, I really like these. Really like these. They're really good profiles. So that's what I wrote down. What do you guys think? I'll jump in the chat. I'll try and get up to the point where we are on here. Damien's in. Welcome, pal. Oh, that's another thing. So Damien says, with the exciting bear-based teas, who is your favourite bear, Yogi, Winnie, Paddington, or Bungle? Definitely not Bungle. Bungle's a bit deviant from what I hear. But yeah, that was the other thing. So at the end of the seminar, it come up on the screen about the hold up and how they're aware that everyone's been like waiting with bated breath for Defence of the North. Um, and it said like bear with us, but bear was in italics, which has been highly spoke about on social media. So that's kind of a given what that is, which is very, very cool. I wonder if they're gonna be added to what do you call it? Another legendary legion, or they're gonna have their own if they're one of the six. Not sure how that would work though, like who they'd have with them. Do let us know in the comments what you think. Um, let's have a look. Paddington is clearly the best, says George Galloway. I don't know. I was never a Paddington fan. Never a Paddington fan. Right, should we give one of these away and then we'll do a little bit more chatting? And then we'll do the chat draw. So I'm going to give the Patreon copy away first. So these, if you win tonight, these will be going in the post either tomorrow or Wednesday. So you will have them for Christmas. I'll send them first class, and you'll have them. You can get them painted up over the Christmas period and show off, and let people know that you've got them and they haven't, and be very smug about it, which is cool. So this blister is going to the patrons. So we're going to do a draw. I've got my glasses on. Got sore eyes. So all the names are in here. 40 names from the patrons. Give them a little mix. Preston, I'm not sure, buddy. They didn't tell us which they were. They just told us there were 6. So it's going to be exciting to see. Right, I've got a name. Oh, I've got 2. I better give that another mix. I think I've got 1. Yes. Right. Put that on there. So I'm not sure if I've seen the name in the chat. So Patreon, who has won the first blister giveaway tonight of Razgush and Muzgar, is, drumroll, Niall Woods. I don't know if it's going to show up because my DSLR won't. It's on fixed focus, but it's Niall Woods. So congratulations, Niall Woods. I hope you enjoy them, pal. I'm going to stick your name with that blister. Pop you under my book. There. So that's one given away. We've still got another one to give away. I've got my Patreon page over. No one else joined. So let's have a look. He seems to have dodged giving an answer from favourite bear. My favourite bear is probably Winnie, mate. Like a bit of Winnie. Fozzie Bear, yeah. Fozzie Bear was awesome. Good shout, that, actually. So 16 new profiles. Let's have a think. So what have we got? We've got the Acolytes. There's two there, you know about. We've got the 2 Dale Warriors. We've got the Dale Knights. We know there's a Dragon Emperor type malarkey thing happening. What else was there? The 2 Dwarves. That's 9. Is there any more? So is it 7 then? Was it 16? Is it 7 that we've not seen then? Is that 7 that we're yet to see? We're going to wait with the book. We're not sure, Scorch. We'll have to see how that pans out. Right, okay. I don't think this picker is going to pick from live chat, which is rather annoying. It only picks from comments. So I'm going to do it old school. I'm just going to write names down, and then I'm going to do a number. Let me get my random number generator. I'm going to allocate a number to each name, and we are going to do it that way. So my internet's really slow tonight. Is the connection all right? Sound, image, all good? Come on. Right, there we go. I've got the old school. There's no, when I click generate on this, I don't even think there's like a pause, like a flicking of numbers. I think it just picks a number instantly. So if I go to this screen, give me a second and I'll set this up for you. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, that'll do. I'll make that bigger actually. So if I go like this and move that across. There we go. I can go to that. So you guys can see that, right? So what I'm going to do is I think what I'll ask a question. I'll tell you what. Here's one. Everyone from this point onwards, type the name right on the back of here. How many's in? How many have we got in? 58. Loads he is in. This is going to be I'm going to need a bigger piece of paper, aren't I? Welcome to Top Table. We're so organised. Get rid of my keyboard because it's in the way. So with this, not only will you win a blister of the 2 new orcs, I will also throw in a Top Table mug as well. And that's for Niall as well. So Niall will get a mug and the orcs, and whoever wins this one in the chat draw will win orcs. I am going to say, type in the chat now. It is 100% professional, Scorch. Bonus entry for you. Type one of the orcs' names in the chat right now. Razgush, which is Razgush, or Muzgar, Muzgur. As I see them popping up in the chat, I will write them down and I will allocate a number to each one. Don't shorten it. So it's got to be Razgush or Muzgar. So Stephen Gill's kicking it off. This is going to go mental, isn't it? Do you know what? Actually, I can just highlight them, can't I? Put them in a spreadsheet. Don't need to do that. Oh, I can cheat. That's great. I can cheat. I don't have to write them down. Brilliant. Keep writing, and what I'll do is I'm going to leave you to type everything in. Let everyone get their comments in. I like the fact that it is mixed, and some have gone Razgush and some have gone Muzgar. I thought everyone would have started typing Razgush, so that's cool. So make sure you write these orcs' names in the chat now. If you want to be entered into the draw, it's 21:22. I'll give you till 21:24, and then I'm going to copy and paste everyone's name into a spreadsheet, and I'm going to allocate a number on that spreadsheet, and then we will. I might print it off actually. I'll print it off. No, I won't. I'll just put it on screen. I don't need to do that. What am I about? Paplock, you do that for me and send it me, mate. Because I don't know how to do that. Mandates. Yes, this is how we roll on this channel. I mean, we do things on the fly. Let's have a look. I'm hoping to get my 2 painted up in the next. I'll say pre-Christmas. I don't want to jinx myself. I was going to say in the next week, but I hope pre-Christmas I'll have my Razgush and Muzgar painted up. Because I've got the profiles, what it means is that I can actually give them a go on the table. Because I've got a full day in the studio Christmas week, and then I've got, like, in between Christmas and New Year, I've got quite a bit of time. It is my birthday, by the way, between Christmas and New Year, just saying. But I don't think I'll be doing anything because of all the new restrictions that have come in, which is really interesting. Paplock, are you going to copy and paste and do that edit thing you said for me? Yes, Dan, you was going to get a mug anyway. A mug and a cuddle. Goes without saying. I've not read your message yet. When I messaged you today when I had 2 minutes at work, but I also messaged about 5 other people and I've not read any replies. Right, let's go to the top. So stop typing. I'm going to copy and paste what's in here now from Stephen Gill all the way down to the bottom. Copy that. I've moved my keyboard. Copy that. Let me open a spreadsheet. A new one. Let's click and get rid of that, can't I? Save that. Excel. This is exciting, isn't it? Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking here, guys. We're cooking. Stephen, will I do the painting guide? I'm not too sure, mate, if I'm honest. I wanna, it sounds, I'm just deleting because for some reason it's giving me the, what do you call it? You know, the little letters you have on your, so oh, there we go. I can just do it that way, can't I? Get rid of those. Bear with me, folks. Actually, I'll put that over there. Cheers, Paplock, because it's going to take me forever to do that. I should have just roped you in from the beginning, sure, and give you something for free. So Paplock is going to put that onto a spreadsheet for me. Don't save that, Steve, because you've messed it up. I'll just take everything above this comment. Top table gaming. Yeah, and go up to. Oh yeah, so you know how to do it. Yeah, everything above that comment, Paplock. Are you gonna email it me, or are you gonna send it me on Facebook? Speed paint one of them on Friday's Christmas stream. We wish you no chance of my speed painting these. No chance. Paplock, if you can add Alex Waterhouse to it as well. He's a little bit late, but I'll allow it. It's nearly Christmas. I'll allow it, Alex. I will allow it. And I agree with you, Jamie. A painting guide is something I think I should get Dan to do. Do you know what, Dan? I might actually try and rope you into something painting wise. I think that could be quite cool. Depends if you're up for it though. We'll talk. We'll chat about it. We'll chat about it before you come. Nathan, there is no whip thread this evening, and you know fine well there is no whip thread. Bear with me. I don't have MS Office on this PC, but I'm doing it on. Yeah, that's fine, mate. No problem. I can just carry on chatting basically. No problem, Alex. No problem. I'll go back up through. Mark Greentree. No, it's not Patreon only. Paplock, can you add Mark Greentree if he's not already on it? Did you already enter Mark? Don't think you did you? Oh, you did. Oh no, you didn't. You just said hello. Add Mark Greentree if you can, Paplock. I'll be massively appreciative of that. It is Christmas. It is Christmas. Dwellin, add Dwellin also, Paplock, please. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'm up for it, but I don't have the right kit at the moment to record that kind of thing. Would require some working out, but I'm game. Mate, we could do it here. Well, not here, at the studio. If you wanted to. Could do like a live painting session. Obviously, we won't be able to paint a model start to finish. But I'd be really interested to see you paint. I find it really interesting watching other people paint. and try to pick up little tips and stuff like that. We could maybe do faces or something because I really like your skin tone and I really like your faces. And we could sit in front of a couple of cameras. You paint a face, and I'll try and emulate what you're doing and do it live and see if people like that kind of thing. But that'd be cool. And did you know, Dan, that if you get something called what's it called? It's on my phone. Hang on. It's called E. Let me search. I think it's called Epoch. Yeah, Epoch Cam. It's like a tenner, but you can turn your phone, which have amazing cameras on, which you probably know, into a webcam. But you can also move it around as well, and you can flick it like the flick from front cam to back camera and stuff like that. And they're really good. I've been watching a few videos on it for using them for that kind of video. They're really good. Paplock, can you add Gareth Baller to the draw, please? You're in now, Gaz. I hooked you up, brother. Can't make my mind up. Either going for Defenders of Helm's Deep or Helm Hammerhand Legendary Legion. Any thoughts? Both really good. I've played Defenders of Helm's Deep. I've not played Helm Hammerhand, but the Helm Hammerhand model is freaking awesome, and he's an absolute monster. Do both, man. Do both. If you're going to be painting up Rohan Warriors anyway, do both. Ping me whoever needed adding, please. Oh, you want me to just ping it? Yeah, okay. Bear with me a second. I'm going to send it you on Facebook. So it was Alex, Mark, Green Tree, Dwelling, and who else was it? Oh, Gaz won it. Gaz Baller. Yes, Master Ball. Droid Cam I've used. Is that the one that has the? Let me change it. I don't need that now. Is that the one that has the watermark? Does it have a watermark on it? I know you can edit that out. But I'm sure it was Droid Cam. Scorch says I'm looking forward to finally getting an Easterling Legendary Legion. I'm really looking forward to using Easterlings because I think I've said it loads before. I'm in the middle of painting Easterlings as we speak. There's actually a few on my desk, as you can see. And I've got quite a few painted. I've got all the acolytes built. I've got 12 acolytes built and cleaned, ready to be painted. They're another Christmas project. And then obviously the new stuff that's going to be coming out is going to be exciting. But I've wanted to have an Easterling force ever since I seen Adam Troke's Easterlings at the very first Scouring of Cheshire. He brought his Easterlings, and when I seen a full force of them, because you never really seen them back then, and when you seen a full force of them on the table, they just looked awesome. And I know Harry's been using them on Entmoot, and he talks a lot about them on Entmoot, Harry Parkhill. And I've seen his army, and that's very, very cool. So I can't wait to have an Easterling army. Use it with OBS. How proficient are you with OBS, Master Walkers? There's a few questions I have. I don't know if it's coming across. So this image now I'm using Streamlabs OBS, same thing, but the image of me, on my screen it looks a little bit blurry, but on the camera feed it's spot on. It's crystal clear. There's a few things that I could do with bending someone's ear about who uses it. Don't know how proficient you are with it, or if you just kind of like me and winging it. I'm waiting for another awesome Mirkwood Legend Legion, and I hope it is in the upcoming supplement. I think it's not gonna be Mirkwood if I'm gonna get Lothlorien. I think. Nick Powell. I'll add you in, brother. I got you back. I've just sent it to Paplock to add you. Dave, is that Dave F? Is that Dave Fredericks, or is that different Dave F? I'll add you as well, mate. That's it. No more now. I've let loads in after the deadline. I'll have to bend your ear, Master Ball. I'll have to bend your ear. We'll have to have a chat. I look perfect, Steve. Dwelling, you sweet talker. It's not going to help you win. Um, Steve, any updates on the event you aren't allowed to talk about yet? I will be allowed to talk about it probably around this time next week. That's an update in itself, right? But I've got there's a lot of event stuff that I need to talk about actually. Like so there's that one in the summer, which we'll be releasing a video next week, which will give you as much information as we can possibly give you at this time. But it's a lot to digest. So that's going to be next week. Yorick, it's okay, mate. I'll add you. Let me just send it to. You're lucky because Pavlok's asking for my email now. Right, it's coming over, Pavlok. Oh, that's terrible at typing. Yorick, you're in, my friend. We can have a chat about that. Another thing we spoke about after Christmas. Yeah, for sure, mate. For sure, definitely. Will you talk about on the next B-Sime stream? Will I talk about the event on the next B-Sime stream? The next B-Sime stream is this Friday. So no, because the announcement is going to be the following week. It's going to be Christmas week. Actually, it might do. Ask me and see. Ask me and see. But also, I've got the team event, which in the same week. So all next week. Jason Fox, thank you for subscribing. All next week, there's going to be an announcement for the event in the summer. You all know what it is. It's Tolcon, but all the information for Tolcon will be announced next week. And then also the Great British Team Championships, the information for that event is going to be next week as well, because that's going to be sneaking up. We've got Scouring in March, then the Team Championships, then Tolcon. There's a lot of Middle-earth stuff coming. Don't know if I copy from chat this way, name plus comment consent. So is that in my emails now? Let me have a look. Verify it's me. Of course it's me. Give me a second, people, and we'll give this blister away. There you go, I've got you. Orc Madness. Open. Okay, so just so we know that there is no funny business, this is Pavlok will be able to legitimize the numbers. So at the minute we have all the way, we've got 64 entries. So 64 entries. I'm going to go back to the. Shall I read out the numbers so people know who's what? Sorry, I'll do it. Right, it'll take 5 minutes. This is going to be in order of numbers, obviously. Number 1 is Preston Rutherford. Number 2 is Ryan Cuthbert. Number 3 is Destro. Number 4 is Kit Bashbox. Number 5 is the man himself, Pavlok. Number 6 is George Galloway. Number 7 is Nathan Talbot. Number 8 is Scorch. Number 9 is Johners. Number 10 is Skeeth, aka Jamie. Number 11 is Craig Cameron. Number 12 is Stephen Wright. Number 13 is Adam Carpenter. Number 14 is Mikhail. Sorry, I'm going to butcher your name. Peelchik, is it? Apologies if it's wrong, but it's Mikhail. Number 15 is Ethan Walker. Number 16 is Ian Whitehouse. 17, John Talbot. 18, Jake Yates. 19, Dan Collister. 20, Peter M. 21, Kenneth Vick. 22, Adam Harrison. 23, Joe Holzman. 24, Johnny J. 25, Dan Maskell. 26, Saruman the White. 27, Stuart McElwain. Number 28 is Tim Pachier. Number 29 is Josh Crosby. Number 30 is Guys Van Den. Number 31 is Frederick Schultz. 32 is Gaetan. 33 is Larry Miller. 34 is Michael Breyer. 35 is Aaron. 36 is Al Mullin. 37 is Thomas Sherlock. 38 is the GBHL podcast. 39 is 8 Gaming. Number 40 is Darren Gibbons. Sorry. Number 41 is Smooth Blend Studio. Number 42 is Gordon Laidlaw. Number 43 is Johnny Derbyshire. Number 44 is Lee Ivory. Number 45 is Masterball UK. 46 is Pat Luna. 47 is Aaron Noonan again. Sneaky, sneaky. So I'm going to delete that. So my numbers are going to change. So delete row. Will this change yours automatically, Paplock? I think it will it? So 47 is Papa Party. Number 48 is Glenn Seymour. 49 is Nathan J. 50 is Philip von Leipzig. Destro, I think we've got you in, haven't we? I'm sure I had you in, Destro. Yes, Destro, you're in twice. So I'm going to delete you from 51. You're still your original number. Delete row. 51 is Andrew Pennington. 52 is Callum M27. 53 is Crumbly Biscuit. 54 is James Smith. 55 is Green Tree. 56 is Dwellin. 57 is Gazballer. 58 is Alex. And then I've got Green Tree again, so I delete that. 59 is Nick Powell. 60 is Dave F. 61 Yorick Vink. Yeah, that's it. So we've got 61. 61. It should change online, yeah. So you can see what I can see. So when the number comes up, I'll say the name and Paplop will verify it. But that is the numbers. I've got 61 names. Right, let me flick to my number generator, which is somewhere. There we go. So I'll get that on there so you can see. I'll put that to 61. Again, this is just like Microsoft or Google number generator. So when I click generate, I'm not sure if it goes and then lands on a number or if it just gives you a number. So I don't know if there's going to be Andreas Muller. Your name's not included. I'll add it. So Andreas Muller, you're 62. Let me go back to that then. Let me drag that over there. Actually, that'll be easier. Andreas Muller, you are added, my friend. James Hogg, you've got in at the last minute. You're 63. So I've got Andreas Muller, I've got James Hogg. Right, okay. Let me update my thingamabob. My random jump. So I need that to be 63. Again, like I say, I'm going to click generate. I'll do it on a countdown. Good luck to everybody, and whoever wins, please do, when you receive your prize, if you could just take a selfie with the models and post it on all the Middle Earth groups that you're in, and say where you got it from and where you won it, and a link to the channel. That would be amazing. Helkion, are you in? Do you want to be in? Should we let him in, people? Should we let him in? Helkion, if you want to be in, type yes now. If you want to be in the draw, type yes now. If you don't type yes now, you won't be in. Stephen Gill, let me double check for you, my friend. Right, Stephen Gill, I'll add you. And Helkion, I'll add you. We're dragging this out, aren't we, people? Patty Johnson. I'm going to call it there. That's it now. No more. It's no more now. Patty Johnston. Done. So we're on 66. So I'm going to go to the random generator. I'm going to change that number to 66. And that is it. Exactly. A day will come when it's closed, but it is not this day. Right. Okay, let's do this. So I'm going to click generate now. We'll do a countdown. So 5, 4, I can't do 3, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm clicking it on the wrong screen. There we go. Hey, number 6. That was such an anticlimax. So number 6 is, it's terrible. It should do the thing, shouldn't it? Let me drag this over for you so you can see as I'm doing it. There we go. There's the numbers. Number 6 is George Galloway. Well done. Well done, George. These are yours, and I'll be sending them with a mug. So please private message me your address with everything, your postcode and everything like that, and enjoy them, pal. Enjoy them. I hope you get them painted before Christmas. I hope you, because that's my plan. I'm going to paint mine before Christmas. And also to Niall Woods, well done, guys. You've done amazingly to join me this evening. It's such a task to put up with me on a live stream. So thank you very much for your patience. Thank you to everybody who has joined in. I'm really looking forward to getting these on the table, getting them painted up and playing around with the profiles. If you're unaware of the profiles that I wrote down in a drunken state, if you're unaware of what the models can do, I think if you search my name on the Great British Hobbit League, you'll find the post that I did on the Saturday night of Throne of Skulls. Let's have a look. I can close that now. And then, yeah, you'll find it there. If you're struggling to find it, if you drop me a private message or message me on Top Table Gaming Community Facebook group, and I'll post the profiles up there so that you can try them out yourself if you've already got them. Yes, I've seen that Paplock changed like all the first 25 names to himself, but after the fact. So well done, George. Like I said, I hope you enjoy them. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. I am going to sign off. So thank you everyone who joined. Before I do, what I will say is if you are around on Friday evening and you are at your hobby desk or you're just hanging out with nothing to do, please join myself and Damien on Battle Streams in Middle Earth. That's the name of the YouTube channel. We do a live stream every fortnight and it is based around or themed around the Battle Games in Middle Earth magazine, and we go back to like the older models and look at the profiles and everything that comes with it, as well as a load of other shenanigans. But on this Friday is the Christmas edition, so we will be wearing Christmas jumpers, we'll be eating mince pies and painting any model that is Christmas themed. So that's on Friday, and then next week there will be another at least 2 more videos coming on this channel, Top Table Gaming. One of them will be about Tolcon, which is a Middle Earth SBG grand tournament within a convention, a Hobbit and Tolkien and Lord of the Rings convention. Super excited about this. It's been kind of in the works, if you like, for 18 months, 2 years. It's been a long time coming with COVID and everything like that. It kind of just put the brakes on it. So there's going to be some videos coming next week about what you can expect there, when it's going to be, what the ticket prices are, what's going to be involved. And it's just going to be very, very cool. And also I will be putting a video out announcing the full rules pack and details of how to get your teams entered to the Great British Team Championships for Middle Earth strategy battle game, which is also going to be next year in a brand new venue, a venue that's not been used before for gaming, but is perfectly suited and has a pub attached. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and it's just ideal for a team-based event. It's going to be super, super exciting. So yeah, so I'll see hopefully a lot of you guys on Friday, and then the rest of you, or most of you, or more of you, the following week, so before Christmas, with 2 big event announcement videos. So do not miss that. And also there are some of you guys who have been talking to Dan Collister being one of them, and a few others are in the chat this week about getting over to the studio. I cannot wait to get you in the studio, play some games and hang out. Obviously at the moment we just need to keep an eye on what the advice and restrictions are with this new variant of COVID, but you know, I'm sure we'll tackle it, and we'll do what we need to do. At the end of the day, we've got to postpone it till January, then that's what we'll do. But I'm really excited to see you guys. So that's it from me. I will sign off and leave you to your Monday evening. Enjoy the rest of your night. It's 10 to 10. I'm going to go and have another cup of tea and maybe a bit of toast with butter on. Just, you know, why not? It's Christmas, isn't it? So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much for joining. Congratulations to the winners. And there's more giveaways and stuff coming soon. So I'll be doing something at Christmas, definitely. And 100% for the patrons. I've got something nice for the patrons lined up. So I will speak to you all soon.